He got beat up so bad.
Because he was considered the baddest player on the planet, and it was done like that. Why are you laughing?
Because, you know, I said, you know what, yeah? He talks so much crap.
Thank you, Coach Lismail. Thank you, Coach, to be with us. Coach, can I say the learning is still on? Today you had 28 turnovers. How can you explain that?
Look, in experience, I would say, I wouldn't say it had much to do with Nigeria. As you can see, we could get into the paint quite easily. Wasn't defensive pressure, it's just our own sloppy passing, something that we did in Cote d'Ivoire game and we really put an emphasis on. But clearly, it didn't quite sink in for the players, unfortunately, and you can't win a game with 28 turnovers. So that's on us. As coaches, maybe we've got to look at getting some simpler plays for them to be able to execute so that they can get easier scores and look after the ball better.
Thank you. Okot, in your mindset, how did you enter the game?
I just told myself I need to be aggressive. I told myself I need to be aggressive in order for us to win. Yeah, that was my mindset.
Fidel, first of all, if you could just tell us about what this opportunity means to you to play at the AfroBasket against this level of talent, and did you anticipate, did you have an idea how you would fare, because you've looked like you belong in this competition?
For me, it's just a learning session. Just a great opportunity to be here. It's my first time. Looking forward to coming back for the team again. Yeah, in the next 4 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Michelle, my question to the coach and Fidel, what are some of the lessons that you've picked from AfroBasket and the 2 defeats?
Look, for us, it's all about learning how to execute. In Kenya, you play a lot of run and gun, and so by the time I get the players at the national team level, implementing a kind of offense and defensive systems does take a while. I was hoping that we would be a little bit further than what we've seen so far, but it's a learning lesson, and they'll need to understand that unless you can execute, you can't compete at this level. And never a failure, always a lesson, right? And we're going to take a lot of lessons out of this, and hopefully you'll see us be able to do that at the World Cup qualifiers.
As the coach said, you need to execute better and stay aggressive all through. Yeah.
Hi, Coach. Can you just talk about young Adero and the way he played today and the impact he had on the game? He was sensational at times.
Oh, look, Albert actually hasn't played for a year, which is crazy to see. And so he was a bit nervous in that first game, and all he's looking for is an opportunity, and we were happy to give it to him. And he's just feeling that confidence that we've instilled in him. I've kind of let him off the reins a little bit and said, go for it. And he's a compliment to Tyler, so that Tyler's not there lifting all the load. And it was great to have Fidel as well come in. He's 24 and he's got a very bright future. I love his defensive energy. We can put him in, he's so versatile. And all he needed was a bit of confidence, and that was easy to give to him. So I'm really happy with how he's performed.
Bringing in Fidel and Odera, are you looking at rebuilding the team maybe in the near future?
Look, AfroBasket was very much a homage to our older players like Griff, Bush, Eric, Bosiri, these guys who have built the Morans, and this was very much their tournament, and we're very happy to have them here with that experience. But once World Cup qualifiers kick in, it's over to these young guys, which is really exciting. You haven't seen Derek Ocheng play, unfortunately wasn't eligible. And so we've got 4 or 5, 6, 7 players that we can start building this team around, which is really exciting. And obviously we're missing Preston and Joel, which are huge losses for us, but the local guys have done an amazing job stepping in and trying to fill those gaps.
Fidel, what do you have to handle and try to bounce back against Mali?
We need to stay aggressive and execute better. That's all we need to do.
Coach, I agree.
Yeah.
100% agree. If we could execute, the 2 games you just saw would be different.
Yeah.
serious?
I honestly think that we could compete with Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria 100%.
Yeah.
If we could execute on offense, we win those 2 games.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. Liz, you talk about wanting to get back and work on this, the offense. What is it like to be able to do this? I mean, are you going to have the opportunity to get back to do this? Because you can see that your team is crying out for this, and if you could have that execution, and will that be good enough, or does it also include your players have to face higher level competition?
Definitely, yeah. I think Kenya got comfortable in Zone 5. And so you're looking at just playing Rwanda, Uganda all the time, and then Egypt. And so this is a great experience for them to really move outside of that zone and play, like we all know the top teams, Cote d'Ivoire, Egypt, Tunisia, Angola, Senegal. These teams, we need to see them more often. And I was actually talking to Tunisia and Egypt, and they want to play us. And instead of shying away from that, we've got to go and meet those challenges. Because they'll get stuff out of it too, playing sub-Saharan Africans and different style that you see. So for us, we can't wait to see our World Cup qualification draw. We want the big guys because that's how you measure yourself. For us, there's no point playing Zone 5 teams. We've been there, we've ticked that box. We'll tick, tick, tick. Let's go and play West, Central African teams and get better that way. You can only get better by playing better people.
One.
Nderitu just got too deep into the defence there, couldn't kick the ball back out.
Magbo, another rim rocker for him.
Yeah.
You cannot debate they're a quick team, and that is really what really hurts teams. Quick hands. Here's Morty. That's fitting right there.
Yeah.
He gets the MVP for me.
Yeah, he's using that degree well on the basketball court for sure.
Great job by Nigeria.